Welcome to Thrive, Transformative Strategies for the New Year, the CLA virtual conference poised to redefine your approach to success. Today, we unite under the banner of innovation, ready to forge new paths in personal and professional growth. Each speaker today brings unique insights to propel us forward. Get ready to explore innovative strategies that will enhance your growth journey in 2024.
Hello, happy day to everyone. I am so incredibly enthusiastic that I get to share with you what's near and dear to my heart, and that is health and wellness. And not only for me, for you, for your success and your happiness as it relates to your health and wellness journey. So let me ask you a question right out of the gate. Would you agree that it is imperative that we prioritize our health in order to unlock our potential in our life? You see, I believe that everyone, if not most, would say, absolutely yes. We know the saying, health is wealth. So my topic, thriving and accelerating health and wellness. Very important. But before I dive in, please allow me to share and introduce myself. My name is Ivy Perez. I am a mom, marathoner, triathlete. I absolutely love being surrounded by trees, going hiking and trail running. I actually live 5 minutes from the beach, but that doesn't do it for me. I am also certified in transformational principles by Brave Thinking Institute, which is the premier training center for transformational coaching. I am specifically trained in the Dream Builder program, 10 codified principles that can take anyone from not knowing what their dreams are to uncover and discover what that is. And see, the thing is, we all have a dream inside of us, whether we are endeavoring to find it or we are in the process of achieving it. You see, because of this program, I achieved 2 of my dreams. One, I was able to let go of what wasn't serving me, and that was a 20+ year struggle with alcohol. And 2, one of my other dreams was to compete in a triathlon. I actually have done 2. I will do another one this year in 2024, possibly 2. But here's the thing. My first triathlon was I don't even remember the year. My first triathlon was 1 month shy of my 53rd birthday. So it doesn't matter how old you are, and age is just a number, and you can achieve whatever it is that's on your heart. My ultimate dream is a Ironman. Is it possible for me? Absolutely. Will it happen? Time will tell. But I have witnessed, and I am testament to the power of the transformative power of prioritizing your health and your wellness in both the professional and personal arenas. I am also author in 3 books, and there's a reason why I'm sharing this. My first book is Spiritual Fitness Survivor. This one here is when I started to talk about my journey with alcohol, titled, What Are You Running Away From? Second book, Conversations with the Divine. This was in high school. I prayed, I pleaded for just education and love. Just please show me education and love. That is my title, continuing with the alcohol journey. And third, Collaborations to Succeed. This is where it kind of all comes together. I have not arrived. I am at level 1, but it's now talking about what I do today. So the reason why I share that is because of what I do right now. I get to empower individuals to live a life with more vitality and purpose, to incorporate more mindfulness and movement, to also incorporate healthier options when it comes to food, and to let go what isn't serving you so you can move forward and live life fully in the present moment. So can we all agree that we are all facing a challenge, if not multiple challenges? I know I am. I'm facing a challenge right now. We all are. It's life. We're living. If you're breathing, you're facing some challenges. But what's interesting, life, universe, God will send us 2 signals that will stir something inside of us, shift us, cause us to grow. The first is for a pull for something greater than ourselves, a an energy that we just want to accomplish something bigger than we ever have, something we have not yet achieved. The other energy is a discontent, dissatisfaction in our current situation or circumstance in our life. It could be our health, it could be our bank account. See, the thing is many of us are juggling multiple responsibilities in our lives these days. And dealing with the pressures of every day, it takes a toll. Wouldn't you agree? It takes a toll on our lives if we are not conscious about being intentional with regard to our health, wellness, and overall well being. What's interesting in my research, the American Psychological Association in 2023 has done a study, and around 3 in 5 people, so about 61%, has said that the people around them expect them to just get over their stress, get over their overwhelm, basically suck it up, right? And about 47% wish that they had someone or something to help them navigate the challenges in their daily lives, some simple tools. And some adults, about 36%, say that when it comes to managing their stress, they don't know where to start. And a third, 33%, say that it stresses them out even to think about managing their stress. It sounds silly, but it's sad. The statistics are sobering. So, unfortunately, it often leads to neglecting our most valuable asset, and that is our health. So, as we know, the consequences of neglecting our health and overall well being is profound, from decreased productivity to decreased creativity, whether you are paid or not for your time and talent, to dis-ease in any area of your life. And we have 10 life domains, as stated in Michael Hyatt's book, Your Best Year Ever, to disease in our physical body, stress, burnout, all these things. The toll on our mental and our physical health is undeniable. Foods also play a major role in all of this. It's a major factor. What we consume affects our gut health. Our gut health is directly related to our brain health. And our brain health basically directs all the responses in our body, right? So remember this, everything affects everything else. In this study as well, it said that 66% of people, full-time American employees, have said that they don't have work-life balance. And I understand the whole thing about work-life balance, but 60% also said that they blame their bosses for their work-life imbalances. And then if you're spending 55 hours or more at work, the risk, the potential for the increase in depression and anxiety just skyrockets. That's just crazy. It's time. It's time to break the cycle and prioritize our health. But it begins with our thinking. It begins right here in our mind. Understanding the profound connection between our minds and our bodies is the first step. Cultivating mindfulness, incorporating relaxation techniques, fostering positive mindset. These are all essential components when it comes to fostering a holistic approach to our well-being. Now, for our entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, mompreneurs, dadpreneurs who are juggling family and work, I understand the unique challenges that you are facing. Balancing the demands of business and your personal life is no small feat. I understand that. So here are 2 tools that can help you when it comes to managing your stress. One is mindful breathing. Another way of saying this is conscious breathing. Now, there are a myriad amount or varieties or protocols or techniques when it comes to mindful breathing, but here is one, the 4-7-8 technique. What this is you inhale slowly through your nostrils for the count of 4, you hold for the count of 7, And then you exhale slowly and completely. What I find is that instead of doing the ha sound, you exhale as if blowing through a straw. And you repeat this cycle several times or for several rounds. Now, this is also great if you are triggered, whether it's the environment or a person or people. If you can step away and do this, that's great. If you cannot, you can do this anywhere. And the thing is, what this does, this technique, any conscious breathing, mindful breathing technique does, is it activates the body's relaxation response. It calms the nervous system and it brings your attention to the present moment. And like I said, you can do it anywhere. You can do it at work, in the car, on a walk, online, at the grocery store. You get what I mean, right? There's also deep rhythmic breath work. One popular one is the Wim Hof method. Now, this one you don't want to do anywhere. You don't want to be outside or out of doors doing this. You want to be home in a relaxed position. Two reasons. One, you need to focus and concentrate on this. And two, you're bathing your brain with a lot of oxygen in a short amount of time that more than likely you're going to get dizzy, especially at the beginning. So you don't want to do this anywhere. Another tool, so this is tool number two, and that is what's called the body scan meditation. So this practice involves systematically bringing your attention to different parts of your body, promoting awareness and relaxation. So you could do it right now. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your feet in your shoes. Just feel if there's any sensations, any tingling. Wiggle your toes. Just notice that you can notice. So for example, let's say you are at the computer all day, you're working on projects, on calls, multiple Zoom meetings, and you stop for a few minutes and you do a body scan meditation. So from your toes all the way to the top of your head, you slowly move upwards. So your toes, your feet, your ankles, your calves, shins, knee, then your quads, your hamstrings, your bottom sitting in the chair, your lower back. You do this all the way to the tips of your fingertips, to top of your head. A lot of people will hold a lot of tension in their lower back. So if you feel that as you're doing the body scan technique, then wiggle, move about if you can, stand up, move your body, get the blood flowing. But a lot of people, I'm one, where a lot of the tension is held in the neck. Now, we have more than 20 muscles from the base of our skull, underneath our jaw, all throughout to the shoulders. And a lot of people hold a lot of tension here. So you can incorporate the 478 technique here. So here's one thing you can do. So let's say, for example, that is the spot for you. So you inhale for 4 through your nostrils. You're going to close your eyes and visualize all the muscles being really, really tight, the tension in your muscles. And then as you exhale slowly for the count of 8, as your eyes are closed, visualize all the muscles starting to relax, all the tension disintegrating. And maybe as you're blowing out, all the tension is just floating away. And again, doing this for a few cycles can really help, again, bring your focus to the present moment, help you relax. It activates the relaxation response in your body. So just notice that you can notice. This is the power of awareness. So I love doing this. It's very powerful and it's very effective. But here, I'd love to integrate the concept of the 4 stages of competence. And I will fuse the importance of letting go what doesn't serve you at the end. So the 4 stages of competence is an outline that outlines the psychological stages that we go through when we are acquiring a new skill or up leveling our awareness muscle. So the first stage is unconscious incompetence. So at this stage, we may not be aware of a particular gap in our knowledge, a particular gap in our skills, or even our awareness. It's the you don't know what you don't know kind of thing. They say ignorance is bliss. It may be bliss, but recognizing this gap is the first step towards growth. Many of us start here in this state of unconscious incompetence when it comes to our health and well being. People typically don't recognize the impact of neglecting their health. Too much alcohol, smoking, fatty foods, fast foods, foods that have a lot of sugar, whether it's food, snacks, drinks, energy drinks. Uh, Coffee flavored drinks are typically loaded with a lot of sugar. Never mind all the chemicals and preservatives that are in a lot of boxed foods and drinks. So that's the negative side. The positive side of not recognizing the impact is the potential for growth and fulfillment. It's the going for a walk, stretching and moving at home. It's incorporating a healthier diet, switching out the juices and sodas for more water, things like that. So then we move into the second stage, and that is conscious incompetence. This is where our awareness starts to grow, but it's also the realization of what we don't know and what we can't do. So this stage could be a little challenging, can be a little frustrating, but the thing is, it's the crucial step towards improvement. So as we move into conscious incompetence, this stage, it's essential to acknowledge what we can improve. Yes, we can look at what we don't know, what we can't do, but what can we do right now? This is the stage where we really become aware of the toll that our negligence is having on our health. So when we become aware of our healthy eating, let's say, for example, we are starting to incorporate or swapping things out. So for example, this is a simple one, something that I like to do. So I'm not saying you can't have the cookies and the cakes and things like that. I'm not saying that. It's being more mindful of the choices when when you're just in this stage of understanding the impact. So one thing, if you have a sweet tooth, what I like to do is I take an apple, I cut it up, I put peanut butter on top, sprinkle some cinnamon. There's my sweet treat. Or I can do what I call my banana sushi. So I take a banana, I cut it, I put peanut butter, I sprinkle cinnamon and some chia seeds on top. So I satisfy my sweet tooth right there as well. Now, when it comes to exercising, really just start with a walk. So here we're being more mindful, more conscious of what we can do. And we can go for a 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk. Just start there, start small. So now we move into stage three, and that is conscious competence. So here, with focused effort and practice, we start to gain proficiency in a skill and in building our awareness muscle. So after acquiring the knowledge of, let's say, nutrition, this is where we start making conscious efforts. So for example, peanut butter. I like using peanut butter because it's really simple, or nut butter. So the popular brands are loaded with palm oil, hydrogenated oil, molasses, high fructose corn syrup, and more corn syrup and sugar. So it's loaded with a lot of things you don't need. Turn the label around and read the ingredients. It should just be peanuts. That's it. Maybe a little salt. So that's one thing we can swap out. So there is becoming more conscious of the choices, the purchasing choices you're making. And then again, so questions here with what you can do. What can I do to maybe lose some weight? Well, we can kind of swap out juices and sodas for water. Increasing protein is very important, especially as we age. Decreasing the carbs. And it depends on what our lifestyle is as well. If you're one that works out for 90 minutes or more, you want to increase the carbs. That's for the glycogen stores. What can we do to move at home? Like I said, get up, stretch, move, squats, planks, turn on YouTube. There's a plethora of free resources on YouTube. What are things we can do to feel less stressed, to feel better? There's the 4-7-8 technique, or whatever breathing technique that works best for you. So it's all about choosing the activities and things that bring you joy, that make you feel good. And then we move into stage 4, unconscious competence. So it's said that at this stage, mastery has been achieved because the skill has become second nature. So, with consistent practice and integration when it comes to healthy eating and exercise, things like not thinking about the peanut butter, you just go to the store, you know what to purchase, not thinking about what to eat or what to grab, you just know which is the better choice for you. It's already part of your lifestyle. With exercise, it could be something like just you get up, you get dressed, and you get out. So I'm a morning person, so I like to do that. Or get up and get on the floor and do some stretches. But the thing is the consistency of it, but it becomes part of your lifestyle. You don't have to think about incorporating it into your routine. You don't have to think about when am I going to fit this in? It's just second nature, it's automatic. So that's the unconscious competence stage, stage 4. So thriving should be second nature so that we can navigate life's challenges with more ease in our day, knowing that our health is solid, right? But to progress through these stages effectively, in my humble opinion, you need to let go of what doesn't serve you. Now, it can be unhealthy eating, emotional eating. It can be gambling, anger, shame, guilt, toxic work environment, toxic relationship, alcohol, drugs. See, the thing is you know exactly what that is for you, even expectations of people, letting that go, because the more you expect of people and put them on a pedestal, you just invite more frustration and more disappointment in your life. So let me ask you a question here. This was a question that was a bombshell for me years ago. If there was one thing in your life that if you were to remove, that would change everything for you, that would be a game changer for you, what would that be? And only you know what that thing is for you. Like I said, I knew it was alcohol. So at the end of the day, it boils down to leading yourself first, which involves acknowledging where you are in the stages of competence, consciously deciding what does serve your well-being, letting go of what is holding you back, what doesn't serve the higher version of you, fueling your body with the right nutrition, engaging in regular exercise, doing what relaxes you and your nervous system to bring you more peace. These are all foundational pillars for your health. So know that it's never too late to regain your health, whether you've put it on the back burner or you are at level 0, it's never too late. So in conclusion, as I've mentioned at the beginning, I am 5 years, 8 months sober from alcohol at this juncture. So I know what it feels like to be powerless against something. And now I get to help you understand the mindset as it relates to health and wellness and your overall well-being. So understand that thriving and accelerating is possible. Transformation is possible. You just need simple tools to help you get there, and I can help you with that. So remember this equation: movement plus mindfulness equals medicine. So I thank you. And if you'd like to connect with me, Facebook Messenger is the best way, or my email address, which is dreambuildwithivy@gmail. Ivy Perez, health and wellness educator, trainer, advocate, and your personal dream builder coach. Namaste.
Thank you for engaging with this session of Thrive. As we continue with our next speaker, remember the insights and strategies shared are steps towards your transformative journey this year. Stay connected for more empowering talks. The Connected Leaders Academy is committed to your ongoing journey of growth and excellence. Remember, this journey is just beginning. Let's keep the momentum going. Join our community at www.connectedleadersacademy.com.